It's Friday, end of the week. Hey, we're just about to the weekend. Matthew 5:31 in the word for you today. Jesus says, if someone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Oh, this is that wonderful part where Jesus tells us to deny ourselves and help other people, and they slap us, let them slap us twice, and all of that kind of thing. There's certain parts of the Bible you just want to skip over, and that's kind of one of them. But if Jesus said it, then that must be pretty important. See, in Jesus' day, a Roman soldier could force a Jewish man to carry his load, his backpack. He could force him to carry it 1 mile. Just 1 mile, but 1 mile. Think of the Jews. They did not like when Jesus said this. Jesus says, don't carry it just 1 mile, carry it 2. We don't even want to carry it 1 mile. Why would we carry it 2? The Jews despised the Romans, and to be called on to do this was very demeaning. Remember when Jesus was carrying his cross to Golgotha, and he was beaten, and he was just struggling under that cross, and he stumbled and fell? Remember the Roman soldiers reached out in the crowd and got a guy. It was Simon of Cyrene. He says, you, carry his cross. He had to. That or be arrested or killed. So how are we to respond when we are asked to do something for someone we really don't want to do it? And yet Jesus says, don't just be limited to that. Go the extra mile. Go further. Don't do something that don't just do something you're required to do. Be willing to do even more. And when we go that extra mile, we do that extra step, we show the love of God. We show compassion, which comes from God. It shows forgiveness to the person asking us to go that first mile. Say, but I don't want to forgive him. Jesus says we're to do that. But most of all, it shows our love for God. Because when we do that extra, what we're telling God is, God, I love you more than I love me, because I don't want to do this for this person. But God, because I love you, I will do it because I love you. There's an old story that maybe illustrates this a little bit. It's called When You Won't Give Your Coat. A Jewish man was walking along a dusty country road carrying a very heavy load on the way to his destination. The day was hot, he was getting weary, he was getting tired, when he saw a Roman soldier coming towards him on a horse. He looked around how he could hide from this Roman soldier, but there was no place to go. So he finally just stopped and waited till the soldier got there, hoping the soldier would just go past him. But he didn't. The soldier said, hey. And he took this pack off of his horse. Here, carry this with me. So the man took it, put it up on his back with the other heavy load he had, and not only did he have to carry it 1 mile, but he had to carry it 1 mile back the same way he had come. So he was further from his destination, he was more tired, and he was really, really aggravated because of his disgust for this Roman soldier. As they were walking along, the soldier began to make fun of what the man was wearing and how he talked. Finally, the soldier taunts the man with the question, hey, if I ask you for your house, would you give it to me? The man said, yes, I would give it to you. If I ask you for all your money, would you give me all your money? The man said, yes, I would give it to you. Well, how about your coat? Would you give me your coat if I ask you for it? The man straightened up a bit and sternly said, no, I wouldn't give you my coat. The stunned soldier looked down from his horse. This man, carrying these burdens, says, you mean you would give me your house and all your money, but you wouldn't give me your coat? He said, that's right. Why? And then he said, because the coat I have. The man answered. I said, what do you mean? The man didn't have a house, didn't have any money. He did have a coat, and he was unwilling to give up what he had. And so sometimes we have to be willing to give up what we have. It doesn't cost us anything to give up something we don't have, because give it up. We can tell them we'll give it to them, but there's nothing to give. But are we willing to give what we have? If somebody wants to sue me for $1 million, go for it. Good luck. Because you're not going to get it because I don't have it. But if you tried to get $100 from me, you could be successful at that. And sometimes dealing with difficult people, we need to be willing to go that little extra further to show them the love of God. Have you had any difficult people in your life today? Will you be ready when that difficult person comes? Because they'll definitely come. Are you ready to go the extra mile for that person, but so that person can see the love of God? It's tough. And we really don't know the answer until we get to that situation. Have a good day.